Good afternoon, residents of Red Fox. My name is Basim Mansour. I am the owner of the building you guys live in. I also own Michael & Son. I wanted to give you an introduction about myself because many of you don't know me and don't know my story, so I want you to understand where I come from. See, my parents are Palestinian. They came to America with nothing, no education, no anything. They were honest, hardworking people. They met each other here and they got married here, and then I was born after about 10 months of marriage. We were poor. A lot of the hardships you guys face, I faced. We had hand-me-downs. I never had new clothes. Everything was hand-me-downs. We had utilities cut off on a regular. There was a period of time where the gas was cut off in our house, and my mom would heat the water on the electric stove for 3 months in order for me to take a bath for school. There was a period of time where we had welfare. We had government checks. We had food stamps. I used to get the government cheese. I remember that government cheese was a great block of cheese. I love that cheese. It's good. I don't think it was healthy, but it was really good. We had 2 cars repossessed in my lifetime. We also had our house in foreclosure. Almost lost it 2 times. If it wasn't for my uncles and aunts helping us out with money, we would have lost the house. Long story short, I had my father die when he was 47. I was 19. I had a responsibility. I had to take care of my mom. I had to take care of my sister. I had a mortgage. I had all these stresses and bills on top of my shoulders. And I learned something very early on. I learned that even though I wasn't college educated, and even though I grew up poor, my beginnings didn't define my ends. That I didn't have to be an uneducated fool. I could have built something, and I did. I worked hard to build myself. I worked hard to be honest. I worked hard to do everything. Well, I saw this building on Red Fox, and I know that neighborhood is a very bad neighborhood, and there's no question about it, Red Street. And I know that, just because people are born a certain way doesn't mean they deserve to live in a bad way. And so I bought the building. I removed everything harmful out of the building. I removed all the asbestos, all the lead. I put in all new plumbing, electric, everything brand new, because I wanted whoever lived inside this place to live in a safe area. So I built a fence around it. I put security lights, security cameras, everything so I can make sure that you guys lived in a safe way. I did everything. I put a beautiful landscaping. It looks gorgeous. Very proud of it. When I was there one time, in the very beginning, I saw 2 young boys playing. And they were nice boys. And I saw the mom watching the boys, and I knew she wanted a better life for these boys. And I said to myself, you know what? Let me put a playground for these kids so they don't have to go outside these gates and hope not get hurt. I want them to be safe. So I put up a playground. And then I saw that there was no laundromat. And I said, you know what? You guys need a laundromat. So I said, okay, let me put a laundromat. So I invested in blueprints and engineering. I got permits. I started building a laundromat. It's a lot of money. Trust me, it's not a little bit of money. It's a lot of money. And while working yesterday, a little bit of concrete spilled on a young man's car. Hey, I'm sorry that happened. And if there's damage to the car, I'll be responsible because I'm a man and I'll take care of it. But what happened yesterday is not acceptable. What happened yesterday is that young man pulls out a gun and goes to my worker and threatens him. That young man shows this man a gun over a little bit of freaking concrete on his car. Not cool. The mom comes out, and instead of reprimanding her son and changing him, she continues the same behavior. Not cool. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I respect you guys. I do everything in the world to take care of things. I feel I've given you guys a safe and clean environment to live in, but I'm not going to have you guys act that way towards my people. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to let you know something. I'm stopping the construction on the laundromat. There's no more laundromat. The people who pulled the gun on my guys got to go. I'm not going to call the cops. I don't want you getting in trouble. I don't want you messing up your life already more than you're doing it yourself. But you're gone. And the mom, you're gone as well. If you don't learn to reprimand your son and to deal with him in the correct way and change his behavior, you're gone. Because I don't want you in that neighborhood. I'm going to be very honest with you. I will respect you guys, and I'll take care of you guys, and I'll watch your back as much as I can, but you got to respect us. I know recently that one of you got a job in our call center. And I'm super happy for you. And I will do my very best to employ anybody who's good and quality to give them a job. I have a trade school. That trade school, I spent a lot of money building it, and it's changed a lot of people's lives. So if there's young men or women out there who want a career change, who want a pathway to take care of themselves, I'll help you guys. But I'm not going to do it if you don't deserve it. So I'm going to say this in a very nice way. Either you guys respect me and I'll respect you and we'll have a great relationship, and I promise you I will take care of your house and take care of your place and give you a nice, safe environment. Or you act like thugs. And if so, then I'll put down the hammer as well. Now, I will say this, guys, and I'll say this in a very nice way. Your beginnings don't define who you are. Your education level doesn't define who you are. There are some young people inside of these gates. You don't have to hurt them by continuing the situation that you grew up in. You don't have to, you can show them how to have respect and pride for themselves. I'm begging you guys, don't hurt these young kids. Give them a chance to be amazing. You don't have to be a thug. You don't have to be cruel and mean. You can be good neighbors and look after each other. The reason why there's failure is because people don't work together. When people are individuals, they will always die as individuals. But when people work as a team, as a community, as a neighborhood, and you have each other's back and you support each other, then you guys are going to be strong and amazing. I will help you be strong. I will help you be amazing. I will give you a nice, safe place to live, but you're going to have to respect us and you're going to have to respect your neighbors. I want you guys building yourselves. I want you guys looking after your kids and helping them grow on to be men and women. I want change. You can either be a problem or you can be part of the change. You figure out what you want to be. Thank you.